Alright, for all of you that are always asking about how to clean an engine bay and what's the proper way to do it, you can see how dirty this one is. This is an older BMW, it's an E30, so many years of stuff going on in here. We're going to take some degreaser, which the most common one that you all can get is going to be like Castrol Super Clean, the purple degreaser. You pretty much find it at any O'Reilly, AutoZone. O'Reilly used to be Kragen, maybe still known like that in some parts. Any Napa will also have it. So basically you're going to put it in a spray bottle. You're going to have a cosmetic brush, be the nicest thing, and then you are just going to simply spray up in here. You want to be doing this in the shade and also while the engine is not extremely red hot. And you also want to mix your degreaser down to 2 parts water, 1 part degreaser. Do not do it straight up. You will end up with all kinds of issues, and I'm sure some of you will say, oh, that's how it cleans the best. Yeah, that's how you destroy stuff too. So just get it all saturated. And when you have an open air filter like that, when we go to actually pressure wash this, we're going to cover it up with a microfiber, and then we're just going to steer clear of blowing water at it. And around your brake booster is going to be probably pretty disgusting, and you are going to have some probably relatively fragile wires in there. So keep the pressure from your pressure washer back away from all that. You want to at least stay back a couple of feet. Don't get up on all this stuff. That's where you're going to cause some problems. And then for the areas that are pretty caked up with stuff, that's where you're going to take your cosmetic brush and you're just going to get up in here and you're going to start brushing everything down. So it's pretty basic, even on these areas here. Just start scrubbing away. So I'm going to pause the video now. I'm going to do some scrubbing, and then when I fire up the pressure washer, I'll turn this back on so y'all can see how I blow it off. Okay, so now we're going to pressure wash this thing off, and back to what I said, don't be getting all directly up on things. You want to stay back a bit. So So now once you've gotten all that out of there, now you're just going to sheerly take a microfiber, pretty much like what we got here, covering up the air filter, and you're just going to go in here and literally hand wipe everything, or even break out your brush again and get pretty tedious with it. And then that's really all you got to do. And then you can add the last coat to it for optimal protection. It will put some more black to all this stuff. It'll actually protect all the plastic and give you some more shine without that greasy feel. So there you all go. Thanks for watching. So here's the engine bay that we just did the tutorial on how to detail the engine bay. Now this car is 30-some years old, and I can promise you this thing has never had a thorough engine bay detail. So we did as good as we could, cleaned it up with the degreaser and the pressure washer, and then coated everything with the last coat. So everything is protected inside this engine bay, including the inside of this whole hood is all cleaned up and protected as well. So from here on out, wiping this thing down will be much easier.